Hello, Virgo. This is Kat's Real Life Mystic Tarot, and so good to get together with you guys. It's now the 2nd of December, so I'm a little late, but for me, relatively on time. The last 4 readings I have to do. I was super excited about doing yours. For some reason, you were coming to me really fast this morning. I had an image of you swinging. Well, first of all, I had this overwhelming peace when I sat down here. So I want to say that your energy is peaceful, but I got a message that no, it's not peaceful. You've been under a lot of stress and you've been quite nervous, in fact, but you have this peace that's available to you. Just taking a moment to breathe and relax, you can have this incredible breakthrough to peace. And that's probably what you haven't done. You haven't taken a break to just give back to yourself during this time. So, and in accordance with that, I had a meditation for you, and I had you like kind of, I don't know, you were on a swing, and it could have been one of those old tire swings, one of those old tires you string up to a tree and then it's over the water and you're swinging back and forth and you're going to jump off at some point. And it's getting more and more exciting as you're getting ready to jump off the swing into the water. And so you do, and you land in the water and you're swimming, and it's the tension is released and you're swimming in this cool, really soothing water, and you can sit back and you can razz everyone else that's about to go, so you can give them a hard time. Just jump. So I was feeling like you're in this moment of taking a chance, taking a risk, calculated risk, and then just coming to a point where you're very relaxed and happy, and then you can mess with everyone else and you can have a sense of camaraderie. So there was a really nice feeling to that. So I think you're about to get relaxed. Maybe you're about to finish a project. Maybe you're about to let go a little bit. Maybe you're about to give yourself a break. Maybe you're about to take a couple days off, go to the spa, do that sort of thing. I mean, any of those. Maybe you're about to quit a job and you're just finishing up and it's stressful, but you're gonna feel great. It could be any of those things. So let's get going. Oh, first of all, let's, since I was talking about that, let's have a couple minutes of meditation. I haven't done this in a long time for anybody, but let's take a deep breath in, stare into the flame. Deep breath in, hold it, and release. Another deep breath in, hold it, and release. One more time. And release. I was just noticing how pretty the blue and the orange are together in that shot. Okay, and let it go. Woohoo! All right. So let's get a goddess card. I shuffle all my cards, by the way, before I start. So this is for Virgo December. Virgo Sun should work for your rising sign. It can work for your moon sign, especially if you're younger. A lot of times when we're younger, we operate out of our moon sign. Oh my gosh, I just had a couple jumpers. Let me see. And then as we get older, we can kind of find ourselves in our sun sign. Okay, I don't think these are for you. I think these just fell. Let me just do this again. I didn't get a good, strong feeling of anything when I looked at those. And they'll come up again if they were your cards. And one more time. Okay. All right, so we have awakening. So you're in a period of awakening that is kind of in accordance with what I was just saying. You're awakening to yourself, to take care of yourself into a healthier place, into a more holistic place for yourself. And let me get a card for where you're at right now. Where is Virgo at right now in December? What's going on with Virgo? What kind of place are they in right now? What is the transition? What is the kind of the location of their spirit right now? and I have storm fields. So yeah, I'm sorry about the glare, guys. Let's see if I can move my light just a little bit. And it's not helping at all. Let me try something else. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about the... Okay, it's a little bit better. Okay, so storm fields. So you are in something. There's something going on right now that you're going to come to an awakening. So a big change is coming for you in December. Yeah, so we'll find out a little bit more about that. This is a beautiful card. I mean, she's worshiping outside of a volcano. So I don't know, this, and it's a storm field. So maybe this is even more dramatic than jumping off the tire swing. There's something pretty important, some kind of a crisis, I think, maybe, but it may not, it might just be a crisis in your mind, but something coming up where you're going to break through to a better life, a better feeling for you, a more joyful, more peaceful place. I don't know if maybe in your business it's very busy around the holidays and then calms down. It could be as simple as that, like you're just going crazy and then things calm down after the holidays. But in any case, something's going on. You have some, just something rumbling that's coming or is going on right now in December, and you're going to have a breakthrough. The jumping off of the tire swing into something else. That's my feeling. Okay, so let's jump into your reading. And of course, these readings can't be for every single Virgo. Some of it hopefully will resonate with most of you. And some of it's for someone else. So that's just the way it goes. Like, for instance, there might be some action in the love area and you're like, but I'm single, I don't have anybody. It might not, that part might not be for you, or, you know, changing jobs and you're not going to change jobs, but maybe something's going to happen in the workplace that's a little bit different. So, you know, just try to, you know, see what you can take away from it, and then just, you know, don't try to force everything to fit. So I do a horoscope reading, and that's going to show a little bit about what's going on in every area of your life. And so I'll address mostly the ones that show up with major arcana. Because when it's major arcana, it means that you're going to have to address this issue no matter what. The minor arcana is just little indications, little details. But I just had the devil is in the details, so maybe I'll look at your details, because that just came up pretty strongly for me. And you're a Virgo. The devil is in the details. Okay, guys, so for the first round, what I have here is second house of money. There's your awakening, similar to the Pele card that I got earlier. This is an awakening financially. You may have an idea or something comes to you in terms of how you can make money or how you can improve on your money situation. This is shown in the upright. It's a calling, that you have a talent possibly that you can use to make money. It's also, you know, an idea that you have for making something profitable or more profitable. So this is definitely a strong card. This is major arcana coming up in your second house, and your second house is of your values, your talents, and your money earned by yourself. The next one that I have that's coming through is in your seventh house, and the seventh house is of committed relationships. So I have temperance in reverse. So what this is, temperance is improving something or yourself through hard to digest ideas or criticism, even criticism. For instance, I always use kind of the example. Let's say you're making a resume and you have someone else look at it, or a couple people look at it, and they give you ideas of things you should change, and it's real hard for you to make that change because you don't see it. You don't see it as an improvement. And sometimes it takes time before you see that, oh, they were right. Like, I didn't need that, or that didn't help me in that. But sometimes it's so hard to see because you're subjective, you're in yourself. So this is a situation where it's hard to see the input, criticism, ideas, perspective of someone else. And it's necessary to, and sometimes it takes time to kind of integrate someone else's ideas, and they can be helpful to you. I'm not saying everybody's ideas are always helpful. Sometimes they can give you advice that's not, not great, but it's kind of bringing in what's good for you, what's not, to improve the product. Now, in this case of your 7th house, the product is your committed relationship. So I guess if you put 2 and 2 together, probably your partner is giving some information or having a perspective that you can't resonate with. You just don't get it. That's why this is in reverse. But it's asking you, this card is asking you to, at the very least, and whether it's good input or not good input for your relationship, at the very least to acknowledge another position, acknowledge someone else's experience, acknowledge their input to you, and respect it for someone else's. It doesn't mean you have to change in the way that they're telling you to change. It could mean that there's some interesting issue there, that maybe their answer is not the answer and your answer is not the answer, but there's something to be worked on there. So that's what's happening in your 7th house, in your committed relationship. Now, if you're not in a committed relationship, your 5th house will represent that. And I see that there's the Ace of Cups in reverse. So the Ace of Cups in reverse is maybe you're just not feeling it like you think you should be feeling it for somebody. If you're dating or you have someone, you're just not feeling it. It's like everything's great, the person's perfect, and I'm just, it must be me sort of thing. You're just not feeling it. So that's fine. That's how it is sometimes. We'll clarify everything in the reading. That was not major arcana for those that are in the dating situation. It is major arcana and those of you that are in a committed relationship. In the 8th house, and this is the house of kind of mystery, it's Scorpio house. So this house is about taxes, death, inheritance, occult, or deep psychological, blocks or anything in your deep psyche. And here I'm having the Magician, and the Magician is the manifester, Virgo. So it's interesting, you may have just grasped the concept of manifesting or negative thinking, or how to have positive thinking in order to manifest, how to visualize yourself in that position until you get it. It's sort of fake it till you make it, but it's not fake. It's sort of, you project yourself into, let's say you want to be a manager, and you see yourself as manager, and you visualize yourself as manager, and suddenly you start to kind of walk like a manager at your place of work, and suddenly your ideas sound legit to other people, and then the next thing you know, you're promoted to manager. That type of thinking and behavior. So something about that is happening for Virgo, or they're grasping this concept. You are grasping the concept. The 9th house. 9th house is about foreign countries. It's about litigation. It's about higher education and religion. So the star in any of those areas, you guys are just really shining bright. So that could be anything. I would say you may become popular in another country with the product you're creating or something like that, or it's possible, or you're going to go on a trip to another country that you've been dreaming of going to. If you're dreaming of going to Europe, or going to the States if you don't live here, or traveling the States if you do live here, I guess, or anything like travel. Now, if you're in litigation, this is saying it's going to come out great for you. You're going to feel relief, and this kind of can go along with everything that's going on in this reading in terms of the meditation, where it's a risk, and you're, finally the jumping off point comes, and you're finding out the verdict, and it's in your favor, and everything relaxes, and you can, the knots come out of your shoulder, and you can just take a deep breath and relax. So if that's what you're going through, that's going to come out great. So anything in this ninth area. Now, if you are looking into metaphysical or into religion or really trying to find yourself through a spiritual method of some sort, you will really benefit at this time in December. Maybe re-engaging with your religion, re-engaging with spirituality, meditation. As I was kind of pushed to give you a little couple of deep breaths earlier, I feel like there is something there for you to bring you back into balance. So that's real important for you. And that concludes the first round of cards that are super important. So now I'm going to go to the Dreaming Way Tarot. Another tarot. I love this tarot too. The other one was the GILL Tarot. I've had it forever, for like 20 years. And this one's newer to me, the Dreaming Way, but I really love it. I love the illustrations on it. So okay, guys. All right, so I'm going to jump over. Your second house is again coming up as very important for you. The Devil in reverse. Okay, so you have the Judgment card, which we were saying you're coming up with a money-making idea. Second house, remember. Money-making idea or a talent that you can use to make money. And I have the Devil in reverse. So this is putting the negative thinking aside, the other people that are telling you, you know, you're bound up, but you can't do this. You know, there's no way you can do this. This isn't going to make money for you. It's like putting aside other people's opinions in this case, really letting your negative fears fall away, unleashing yourself from negative fears. And now that I see that the Devil is in reverse, I feel that you are underway. And you know, we were talking about your 8th house where you had the Magician, the manifester. So if any of you are starting some new process of some other way of making money, this is great for you. This is a great sign that you can manifest. You got to, you know, kind of really harness the negative thinking. And it is divinely, you know, blessed for you because we have the Awakening card upright. So very good on the money. And also I just wanted to mention, this is your first house of you. This is you, your projection in the world, and this is amazing. This is, even though it's not major arcana, we have a new job, wealth, a new influx of money that's coming, and we have 2 of Wands showing you in charge. So very interesting if you are starting something, you know, a self-employment deal of some sort. You're looking really good, Virgo, for that. So those of you that are starting something new, it's divinely blessed in a way. Again, since we were talking about your mind, I'll just, you know, kind of go back to this. Okay, so it's showing you walking away from something. In your mind, you see yourself walking away, but it's saying not so fast. Not so fast. You're going to walk away, but it's saying slowly. So if you, again, if we're going to the scenario where you're starting a new business, you might not want to quit the old business too quickly. I mean, it's a slow process. Let me just check your business right away. Your 6th house. You have an aspiration and you want to drop a burden. So I'm seeing you guys as wanting to walk away, wanting to drop the burden, wanting to follow your dream. The other card in your mind is telling you to slow down a little bit. And I think in this case you want to listen to that. Not too fast. Don't jump the gun. It's coming. It's coming. You're going to be able to drop this burden. This is your 6th house, day-to-day work situation. It can be a health. For those of you that are, you know, maybe experiencing some difficult health issues, it looks like those will be resolved because you're going to be able to drop the burden and you're going to feel very renewed with the Prince of Wands here. And those of you that are doing a new work situation, you have an aspiration you want to take off. You want to just go for it and drop the other job. But in your mind, you're saying slow down. Just slow down. It never hurts to slow down just a little bit. Going to your 10th house, we do have another major arcana. Okay. So, okay, I'm getting this speaks of a partnership possibly, and be careful. It's saying be careful because this person, if you're partnering up with somebody, might have some kind of not realistic ideas. Beware of their non-realistic ideas is all it's saying. If you're working with somebody or if you're getting advice from somebody, if it doesn't sound plausible, it probably isn't. So this partnership, while it may give you some security to have somebody also to go over things with, it's saying be careful because the moon is in reverse here. A little bit shaky on the idea front or the, the approach. So that for that person. So be careful on that. Okay, so if that was for your work. Let's go into the relationship again. Let's see. So here it is, Knight of Wands. This is for those that are dating or have a non-committed relationship. I see that there's a fire sign here. You're not feeling it. Probably, maybe this person is a little the negative side of the wands. You're feeling he's young. He's not particularly put together. Maybe you feel like he's just trying to get somewhere with you to a selfish aim, possibly. He's pushing it and he's pushing too fast in a way, or he may have other negative traits of a wand sign, which would be like anger, jealousy, anything like that. And so you're just not really feeling it for this person. So go with your gut, Virgo. This, take it at your pace. This person, if he's just, I don't know, a flash in the pan, he's going to leave, and maybe that's fine. But I don't feel that you're looking for, just a hookup. This guy can be just a hookup. So that might be what you're sensing about him. And that's fire sign. Doesn't have to be fire sign, but he's behaving like one. Put it that way. The 7th house, the additional card I got was options. Okay, so in the 7th house of committed relationships, those are of you that were in the committed relationship and you're getting some feedback from a partner that you're having a hard time integrating. It could be that they're looking at other options. You may need to have a heart-to-heart with your committed partner. They're wanting to... whatever criticism they're giving you right now is coming from a hurt place, and that hurt place, if they don't have it resolved or you don't have the conversation, may send them out looking for somebody else. This person is looking for, there's something's unresolved with them. So you may have to really sit down and give a little time and effort to this partner and let them speak their piece. Manifesting. Okay, again about the manifesting. Magician, we were talking about manifesting in your mind. You're seeing yourself as the manager or whatever, and you become the manager. Yes, the World card. This is a completion of karma. You are meant to have this. You are meant karmically to have whatever you're manifesting happen. Get out of your own way. Create it in your mind. It's gonna happen. So Virgo, lastly, I want to talk about something that's happening under the surface. Something that's happening that you might not be aware of. Is a victory coming. Victory. 6 of Wands. So 6 of Wands in reverse means it's coming slowly. It might even be a hidden victory. There's going to be joy. Just as when you jump off the tire swing into the water and it feels great, You're going to have joy, happiness, and this victory might sneak up on you. You may not feel, and you also may not feel that everyone sees the amazing thing. You're going to have to see it for yourself. You're going to have to applaud yourself. Maybe people around you are paying more attention to themselves. Okay, let's face it. That's what people do. Applaud yourself. Give yourself a reward. You're coming to a place of just a fantastic place. Okay, last thing, I want to give you some advice for December for Virgo. Let's have some advice for Virgo. Where can they be during December? Kind of an exciting situation going on. Where can Virgo go? What should they what should their attitude be? What advice? What else can you tell us, Spirit, for Virgo in December? What can we tell Virgo? Here we go. Spirit has a plan. That's what I was telling you about the manifestation. There is a plan, and it's in your 8th house, 2nd house. It has to do with money you make, talents that you have. There is something divinely guided. Okay, so really there's something going on with you. There's something you can do. There's a talent you have. There's money you can make. It's there. And then in terms of the relationship, committed relationship, carve out time to have a conversation with your person. And I guess that concludes it. It looks like it's a big success, actually, Virgo. So have a wonderful December. Enjoy your holidays. It's good to be with you again and be in your energy. Please like, subscribe, share, anything you can do. If you'd like to give back to the channel, that's a way to do it. If you enjoy this reading and you'd like to give back the energy I'm putting out, put some energy back in, give me a like, subscribe, share it with someone, and enjoy.